Oh yeah! Let me go see if we're live. Whew. Whew. Live. Yo, what is up, big boy Dark Samurai? Yes, sir. We are back at it again with a brand new live stream. And as you can see, the Death Machine went through a full-on remake. Got sick of it. Just got sick of it, honestly. Hold on. I gotta share this live stream to the Discord. Hey, Tyler, stop doing it in class, man. Alright. Let's get this started, bro. That should be a pretty good setup. I'm over here trying to look, but my hand's blocking it, and I didn't even realize. Yeah. Use like a miniature crowbar, hold up the camera. There we go. Perfect. Okay guys, so as you can see, this is a brand new design, and what is on here now is called a torque converter. And what this does is it helps give the engine a bit more power. And I thought that if I want to go ride this in the snow and up in the hills and stuff, I thought to myself, and my grandpa thought, that it would just be better if I got this, because it'd make it a lot better. And the problem though is that it's so big that it barely fits, so we had to do a whole new design. So me and my grandpa went over it, and we figured out that, see these two bars, these bars up here, they go up high, and they hold the engine up just the right amount. Went through a whole entire new redesign. I know I didn't live stream it, but I was working on it with my grandpa. Me and him working on it. Oh. Right now, I gotta get this thing off. It's got to get the engine off. Okay. Now that's off, and I'll push it more under the table. Just to make sure it doesn't get in my way. Okay. Alright guys, now that's off. Eventually I'm going to have to put some holes into this plate. I got this mounting plate. And the reason why I got this mounting plate is because the last mounting plate, it sucked. It was horrible. Y'all remember? I said, screw that thing, cut the whole thing out. My grandpa was like, why don't you just buy a mounting plate? It's only 20 bucks online. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna listen to my grandpa. And man, I think this is gonna work out splendidly. Lovely old chop. Hey, Dark Samurai, could you say something real quick? I just want to make sure the live stream's working properly. Okay. Well, guys, I'm gonna leave off where I went, and that was welding these bars down to the base. I also got a weld around here, so probably gonna do these first because these are what is more important right now. We are the gainers, gluttonizing a raging grease fire. We are the gluttons. Decided to start working underneath like a canopy because it'd be a way better. It's a way better area. It's also sheltering me from the wind because there's a lot of wind out here. Helps a lot. Now, all I ask welders is just to not break on me like how you did last time. Are you even working? There we go. It's alive. Kitty, kitty. Callie, what are you doing? Callie, you gotta go inside. The welder's not good for your eyes. Come on. Come on. Is all this bird crap, man? Why is there so much bird crap on the floor? Come on, kitty. Come on. Come on, Callie. Come here, Callie. 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 Get in here. Oh. Oh. Get in there. Get in the house. Get in the house. I'm doing this for your own good, man. Get in the house. Get over here. Get over here. You are going to go in the house. Get in the house. What I thought. Get in the house. Man, you're just trolling me at this point. Get over here. Think you could hide from me under there? I'll move this whole entire thing if I have to. Shoot, where did she go? Look, to me, as long as she's gone and not around the welder, it's fine. I'll make sure my live stream is working. Live stream, everything is working completely fine. But yeah, I don't want Callie to be around the welder. But as long as she doesn't look at it. No big deal. See, that's what I mean. There she is. She does it to me on purpose. I got her. You're coming with me. Alright, fellow gainers, let's get to it. My camera angle is a little bit, it's pretty fire. There we go. That's better. Alright guys, remember to always wear protection, especially when it comes to welding. Make sure there's no spiders hiding inside your welding mask. You can fry the spider on the welder, on whatever spot you're welding afterward. I'm kidding, don't do that. It's very rude. We are the gluttons raging on like a raging grease fire. I decided to do this today. It's not going to be like a super long live stream. I'm not going to work after dark. I'm just going to do it while there's sunlight. And that's all. Guys, make sure to put wood under where you're welding. No, I don't see any big deal in it, honestly. It's not like it's, like, try to catch the fire. I'd say those are pretty good. Oh, 994 Skrillex, man, what's up? What is the purpose of this evil contraption? Okay, well, sir, this is the death machine. Okay? Now, what you do on this, see, you put, it is a three-wheeler drift trike, but also you could put non-drifting tires and use it as a regular, like, automobile, you know, like a quad. And it's almost ready, I would say. I'm getting it closer and closer for it to be ready to go out onto the road and be in the snow and up in the hills and stuff. But yeah. That was a good weld. Heck yeah. That's what we're talking about. Alright guys, now it's time to weld down these bars. Actually, I gotta get the paint off. If I was doing it on the other one, I might as well do it on this one too. This is a moment to gain. Scream and cry, the gainers will help you. Start to gain some weight already. I refuse to not gain. Make sure to wear eye protection when you use this too. I forgot, I just realized I must have already did it to those. Because it looked like I did. It turns out I did. Just not to the point where all the paint came off. It's good enough. It'll work. Are you intrigued, 994 Skrillex? I'm gonna go grab a mask. Sometimes when you're welding and you don't weld off all the paint, I mean, if you don't scrub off all the paint, It will smell very bad and it's not good to breathe in. It's very bad to breathe in. Don't ever do that. That is why I'm wearing protection. Always wear protection. Dang, those are good welds. I'm proud of that. Oh yeah, if you're curious what happened to the flag, I had to cut it off because it made a big hole in my canopy. This thing ain't breaking on me. Gosh dang, this thing melts through the bar. The heck, I've never seen that happen. The heck they do? Cheap out on the ends or something? And the workers are working on it today gave us halfway on using real metal. Alright, I think we're done welding down these bars. I think I'm going to give it a little more on this. That ain't going nowhere, boys. Pretty sturdy. Alright. Our next step now, because now it's done. Oh. Now it's done being welded. It's time to drill. But But yeah. Hey, these bars are kind of warm. Why are they so warm, man? It's not like they were welded or anything just now. Ow! There we go. Be right back, guys. I don't know exactly how to pause the stream, so I'm gonna give my grandpa an update here. Might shove you guys into the toolbox. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. So, the next step here is to put these down. I gotta get a tool out of here, guys, so give me a sec. I'm gonna interrupt. You guys' camera view. Hold on. I gotta find this tool. Why not join and be a glutton? Why don't you come and gain? Let's all gain weight. Let's all get fatter. Let's all gain. Do 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 do. Come on, bruh. Well, I don't know if this is the punch my grandpa was talking about. to try it because it looks like it's the only one. Maybe I'll try using this too. Or maybe my grandpa's talking about this thing. I'm over here grabbing these little tiny, small, fat ones. And then look at this, the big fat. Be right back. I gotta make sure which one I can use. My bad, guys, for leaving you guys on like the ground. What is Justin? Can you say? Okay. Hey Tyler, you a sneakerhead, brother. All right, guys, let's continue. So. Don't know what the heck that means that you just had me say. Could have said a racial slur and I wouldn't even known. Alright. Best camera angle ever. Okay, I gotta get a hammer. I gotta vice this thing down. I'm trying to go slower at working on this thing because I don't want to like mess it up like how I've done the 10,000 times and the 10,000 different redesigns. I kind of lost count. I think this is the 9th redesign. Where's the vice? I need a vice. I need something to hold this thing down. Ooh. I don't need this sucker on anymore. Probably not a good idea to vice down to a table like this, but it's fine. No biggie. Okay. Now I got these dark Sharpie points nearby a Sharpie. Just make sure to get right in the middle. Pretty good. Heck yeah. Okay, now that punch some hole punches in there, doing that so the drill doesn't, like, you know, go away. I love Taco Bell. Heck yeah, eh? What's good, eh? Man, yes sir. Taco Bell is a lovely, lovely old shop. Okay. Now I'm going to question which one's the right drill bit. Some of it were two different drill bits right now. either one should work, I guess. So just gonna put them both through it. Don't need this welder on anymore. Wasting electricity. You know, a lot of electricity gets wasted, you know that? Should be kind of obvious though already. Okay, let's plug this sucker in here. I'm totally not a waster of electricity myself. Totally never been that guy. Ow. Alright, we're ready to go. Naming my 34th lost uncle and nephew Justin in your honor. What? Gyat? Are you saying that because I have my back to the camera? Okay. Time to put these bolts through. Okay, if our hole punch worked as intended, our bit should not slide around. Well, looks like it wants to slide around. Of course it does. Okay, hopefully now after putting a bigger hole there, hopefully it ain't gonna move now. Ow, my ears! Alright. That's a pretty nice hole right there if I've ever seen one. Perfect. That's a good hole. I made a pretty good hole. Justin's my favorite hammer. Justin's my favorite driller. What? That's kind of weird. Ooh, that's clean. Dang. Hey, yo, hey, what type of music you like listening to? I like listening to... What's going on? Oh, it's a tape. Man. Because I like listening to some Happy Hotel music, for real. That ain't even a joke either. probably just about good. See if we can go through. Can your military tent survive the wind? Heck yeah, it can survive the wind. It already went for one winter. This is its second winter. Gotta see if it survive another winter. It couldn't survive my my flagpole. I had to cut it off. Stupid thing got a hole in it. Like, look at this, bro. Look at that. Thing got a big hole in it. Luckily, we got another cover for it, so we can just replace it. Oh, my ears. Put too much pressure on it. Let's pressure your hose. Let's pressure your hose. Not bad for a second hole. Y'all want to see my holes? I think rock music might be my favorite genre. Heck yeah. On Spotify, I keep replaying brain rot songs, unfortunately, bruh. Just always has the best holes. Yeah, I always make the best holes. See that? Okay, that one could be a lot better. But still a hole. At the end of the day, wish the hole wasn't so close to there. This one's better. This one's a lot better. They're a little bit off. They look pretty fire? Heck yeah. They're a little bit off, but it's okay. They're not bad. Oh yeah, you want to see what the way the new motor looks now? There you go. It's got a torque converter on it. It'll help give it more power. Camera, can you stay? Like, please? There we go. You guys get the best camera angles here. Okay, time to undo the vise from this. Undo this one. Turn this sucker around. Okay. I'm gonna go for the next one. Y'all didn't see me miss. Alright? Now make sure I put some pretty good dents up in here. Time to make another hole. Hey, I found a way better method to put holes in here. Let's go. That was way smoother, man. Wasn't even that much work. Alright, y'all, there you go. Pretty good one. I'll be right back in a second. Okay, time to do this last hole. Y'all ready for the last hole? Okay. Boom! Don't do that. Not a good idea. Always make a punch. Pretty good. Oh, guys, hold on. I gotta check I gotta check the battery on my phone. Oh, dang. I gotta plug my phone in. Hold on. Live streaming uses up a lot of battery. The camera is slowly falling down. Is so fire. Oh, was it actually? Oh, well, I didn't know that. Very cinematic. Yeah, I have that camera falling setting. Hopefully you guys like that setting. I think it's pretty nice. Always stay hydrated. Winco Water. Sponsor me. Alright, let's get to it. Continue making some hole punches here. We are the Gluttons. Hey, I bet you Dark Samurai was watching this live stream while he was in school earlier. How much y'all want to bet? Well, this time is like 2. Maybe like at the last hour of school. I've yet to hit my hand, which is nice. Did y'all know hitting your hand with a hammer is not, doesn't feel nice? At least it's blunt, not sharp. Still would hurt a lot. Thanks for plugging us in. Yeah, man, you're welcome.